He helped. And then Emily too. Emily was like, no, don't say no. I was like, no, Emily, thank you so much.
Did you see, you said like the thing we put up the birds?
Yeah, it was amazing. It really was.
Wait, twice yesterday.
I saw that. I'm working with the VA. I'm working with the VA.
Ooh, yeah, you missed that too.
Yeah, but it was for what we had last night. It was done with it.
Yo, here they come.
Water at the stellar display.
I just say.
IAD-AT, thank you for being here. Thank you for sleeping at the airport. Thank you for being at the hotel with me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that. We have some drinks, coffee. There are more drinks on the way. We have some snack. Please serve yourself. If there is anything that we can do for you, there is anything coming in. I believe that somebody want to change the seat. They want an upgrade. Usually everybody want to be at the back. No, everybody want to be at the front. And for any reason, not everybody want to be at the back. Today, everyone wants the last seat. Hopefully, I will get that one. It won't be like that. Anyway, go ahead and please serve yourself, get some snack. If there is anything that we can do for you, we are here to help you. Please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you for flying Delta.
I mean, I'm in 33.
JFK spotting.
JFK spotting. Zachary Scheinman, C-H-C-H-A-R-Y-S-H-E-I-N-M-A-N.
Yeah, you guys forced it to wait that. I mean, you speak into the cockpit.
My name is Lucy. I go to this flight. And
You can see them take the picture of the pilot. Thank you.
We'll land in Atlanta, and then we'll refuel, and we'll head over to fly the London. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So eating that before takeoff?
Well, the plane's going to be full. It's going to be a little bit difficult. But no, it's going to be nice. Full at 60%, I guess. But no, we're going to try and make it a routine flight, but we'll have hopefully special PAs for you guys. You got some facts and numbers about the aircraft we'll share with you in group. And hopefully have a little bit of a ceremony in Atlanta as well.
Woo! Save the Mad Dog!
I did save the Mad Dog.
Mad Dogs forever!
What's your flight plan? Oh.
My plan is right here.
Yeah. Don't research papers,
Oh.
I think the 900DE. No, it's an 80. Oh, yeah. You know what plane I really want to get on that I never get on? Fuck her up one day.
Just like to know, we changed the boarding this time, so we board in the back to the front. So when I begin to board, I'm going to do any passenger need a little extra time. And then for first class passenger, Diamond, the 360, you're welcome to board any time. And Delta Comfort Class. And then I do 33 and higher, 25 and higher, 20 and higher, 18 and higher, 60 and higher. So to go to the back to the front, just double check your boarding passes. And should there be any minute to boarding this aircraft here to the left side. And for us, at the back also, we give this and I just want to say thank you very much for all the passengers. Man, we served for many, many years. Thank you very much for your business. So my name is Lucy, and thank you for your guys. Thank you.
It's an honor today to take you on this last MD-88. It's a little emotional, but I'm the chief line check pilot on the fleet, and so it's my thrill and honor to get to fly this last aircraft down to Atlanta. We'll be boarding here for in just a minute. We'll be a full aircraft at our 60% load factor, as you know about. And flight time is 1 hour and 14 minutes. As you know, today's the last flight of the MD-88. This is the last revenue flight you guys are going to be part of today. We'll be arriving around 10 o'clock, about an hour later than the rest of the 88s coming in today. From there, we'll go down to all the aircraft, 14 aircraft will fly to Blytheville, Arkansas, and that's where we'll park the airplane permanently. So at any rate, we'll be making some more PAs on board, but I want to come out and welcome you on board, and glad you're part of this celebration we're having today. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot.
You guys, you can stand up next to the crowd and we want to do the show.
Yeah. Get a picture, we'll get everybody right in this area. We'll take the picture this way.
For this Mad Dog, I'm Delta Flight 88. Please take a moment to locate the row seat in your boarding pass for emergency pre-board. As part of our efforts to create more space on board and reduce the instances of customers needing to pass by one another to reach their seats, we have made some temporary adjustments to the boarding process. As usual, we'll begin boarding with those who may need extra assistance, followed by inviting customers by row, starting from the rear of the aircraft. Over class 360 customers are welcome to board and flight this process.
Delta! 1, 2, 3, Mad Dog!
Mad Dog! Please defer.
All right, I gotta get to work. Thanks, everybody.
Please sit until the row is invited to board. Answer. 16 and 17, row 16 and 17, please welcome aboard the Delta-88 planet.
The very last time, bro.
How's it going, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing great.
Beautiful. Thank you for this.
Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Good flight. No problem. Hello, sir. Good morning. Mr. Walter, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Oh no! I was like, filming that! Goes live! Instagram live! I'm gonna take my classic airport photo shot for anyone.
This is awesome, man.
Thank you.
Hello, how's it going? Thank you.
Yes, I know that was the one. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Can you go over here, Kevin? What's up, Kevin? There's my seat right here. Brandon. World travel report here with us today.
Is anybody out there excited to be on board for the very final flight? Yes. Woo! Phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be leaving the gates soon. As you do settle in, please ensure that all your large bags are stowed in an overhead bin. Laptops and any food or beverage products may be stowed in either a bag under the seat in front of you, or you can stow them in an overhead bin. They may not be stowed in seat back pockets. Smaller items may be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you're seated in an exit row, please review the exit seating criteria and responsibilities on the safety information card in your seat back pocket. If you do not meet the criteria, do not wish to perform the responsibilities, have a hidden condition which prevents you from performing, or feel you might suffer bodily harm should you perform these functions, please do contact a flight attendant for reseating. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you for being on board with us this morning during this very historic moment in aviation. We are waiting for a few more passengers to be cleared, and we will be underway shortly for our final flight, bringing our mad dog home for the final time to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
This is Carl behind me. Just to let you know, the flight time's 1 hour and 14 minutes. This is ship 9000. It's at 53,936 landings, and this is it in Atlanta, okay? Welcome aboard. Twice, so have your cameras out. There you go, thanks. Thanks, guys. Here you go, yep. A little memento. I'm glad you guys are on board. We're going to run out going to the back. Bad planning, but you guys enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Let's give that back with that shirt on. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys did it. But it's certainly our honor and pleasure to have you on board with us today, this final flight. Our call sign is symbolic. It's Delta-88, which is usually a 3 or 4 digit call sign for our type aircraft, but we're getting a special call sign today. Some special features. The Dulles Fire Department is going to give us a water cannon salute as we depart the ramp, so have your cameras ready for that. And again, just want to thank you for being with us. A little bit about this airplane. This is ship 9000. This first revenue flight for Delta for this aircraft was March of 1992. And of course, its last revenue flight, you're on it. So that's just great. The fleet itself, Delta started receiving them in 1988, January of 88, with 32 years of service, over 32 years of service for Delta Airlines with the MD-88 and MD-90s. We had a total of 181 aircraft, 185 at one time, but we went down to 181 the last few years, and today the final 14 will fly to Blytheville, Arkansas, and we'll park them out there with all the others. Just a little bit about myself and Captain Jim Hamilton. Jim's been with Delta since 1989. I was hired in 1990. We both have years. I have 18 years on the airplane. I know Jim is probably around 25 or so, 27 years on this aircraft. So this is an old friend for us, this aircraft and this type of flying. So we're going to miss it. Both of us are sticking around here at Delta. We'll probably both end up on the 767 in a few months. But today is more about the 88 and just the memories of an iconic workhorse for Delta Airlines. So welcome aboard. We're glad to have you with it, and we'll talk to you en route as well. Thanks a lot.
Woo!
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Delta 88, non-stop MD-88 service back to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International. My name's Ross Davis. It's my pleasure to serve as your flight leader on this flight today. I'm so fortunate to be assisted by two of Atlanta's most outstanding flight attendants. I've been flying with Delta for a little under 2 years, so I'm very junior to the company. But this aircraft is very close to my heart. It is the first aircraft that I took in training. It's the first aircraft I took on a flight as an official Delta flight attendant. So it does have a very special place in my heart. I want to take a second and let the rest of the crew introduce themselves to you, okay?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin. I've been here with Delta Airlines for roughly 6 years, and this is actually my first flight on working this plane as well, was the MD-88, and my first extra revenue flight was DC to Atlanta on this airplane. So this is a very special moment for myself, and a big bittersweet to let this aircraft go over to Arkansas once we leave. So I just want to thank all the time and effort we spent on this aircraft, from my crews to the pilots and you guys as well. And once again, I'm proud to be working this, and I hope everyone has a great flight.
And ladies and gentlemen, my name is VJ. I've been with the company over 2 years, but I've been a passenger on Delta since the 80s, which outdates some of you on the plane already who weren't even born yet. But I remember flying this in '92 when this series of planes started making the line. As Ross indicated, this was the plane we were originally trained on. This is the plane we completed our training on, and my first flight was on an 88. It is a bittersweet memory, but we believe in Delta. Been flying them for over 30 years. And we'll continue to fly them. So we appreciate all of you being on board today and making this a very special occasion for a plane that has been the workhorse of the industry and helped create many jobs afterwards. So thank you, enjoy the safety of our flight, and be with us.
And ladies and gentlemen, here at Delta, nothing is more important to us than your safety and the safety of our crews. We are using high-grade disinfectants on all of our aircrafts. We are wiping down all surfaces and also fogging aircraft between every leg. A few things that you can do to keep yourself healthy while you are flying to ensure that you are washing your hands off in soap and water at least 20 seconds. Avoid touching your face and also cough or sneeze into tissue. Your safety is our top priority. In just a few moments, flight attendants will be in the aisle showing you a brief safety demonstration of our McDonnell Douglas MD-88 aircraft. At the conclusion of the presentation, should you have any safety-related questions, please don't hesitate to let a crew member know.
And ladies and gentlemen, as Ross indicated, please direct your attention to the flight attendants in the aisle for the last ever safety demonstration of the MD-88. Before we depart, your seatbelt must be securely fastened at this time. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle, tighten by pulling on the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with crew instructions, posted placards, and lighting information signs. smoking, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. This aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back, 1 on the side and 1 in the tail. The 3 side doors are equipped with a detachable slide that can be used for flotation. Once again, this aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back, 1 on the side and 1 in the tail. Escape ropes are available in the overhead bins adjacent to aft window exits for use in a water evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs, instructions for operation. In emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please locate the exits nearest you and keep in mind, they may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carrying items behind. It is unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. If you are wearing a mask or face covering, remove it before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing even if the mag does not inflate. Secure your own mask before helping others. A life vest is located under or between your seats. Seat cushions can also be used for flotation. To use, pull up to remove the bottom cushion. When you exit the aircraft, pull the cushion to your chest with the straps facing away. Put your arms through the straps and hold your wrists. Please refer to the safety information card for instructions on how to use the life vest for children who weigh less than 35 pounds. If necessary, we'll distribute life vests for in-lab children. And again, before we take off, be sure your seat backs are upright, tray tables and carrying items are stowed, and aisle armrests are all lowered. Then take a moment to review the last time ever the safety information card of the MD-88 in your seat back pocket. As we complete our final safety checks, let us know if you have any questions. We'll do everything we can to ensure you have a safe and relaxing last flight of the commemorative MD-88. Sit back, folks, enjoy the 1 hour and 14-minute flight to Atlanta, and thank you for being part of Delta today.
Here we go, here comes the water.
Again, from each and every one of us here on your cabin crew, thank you so much for being aboard with us today. It is a little strange doing our last safety demonstration, the manual style there. In just a few moments, flight attendants will be passing in through the cabin to collect any of the cleaning products that you might have brought on board with you. Please do hand those to the flight attendants. We do kindly request that through the course of the flight, that you please refrain from flushing any of those items down the toilets.
Oh, that looks cool.
In a few moments, we'll dim the sidewall lights for you. Flight time today to Atlanta, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Sit back, relax. We'll be underway shortly.
Throw that DC Aviation's out there. There we go. What's up, guys?
Thanks, sir. Thank you very much. You're welcome very much. Thank you, sir. Phenomenal.
One last time.
One last time. You better power it up hard.
Oh, I know.
Relax and enjoy this very historic final flight of our MD-88 to Atlanta, 1 hour and 15 minutes.
But I think it's a very historic moment for all of us here, so if you guys would just pass it along, sign it, put a note inside, whatever you would like to do. This is for our keepsake. Once again, thanks for choosing Delta. About 652 hours in the airplane, and I just wanted to thank you for coming out this morning, share a little story with you. When I was 5 years old, all I wanted to do was fly Delta MD-88, and I took my first flight on board in 2000, and it was ship number 900DE. And on my second trip at Delta, well, on the day of my line check in Delta, I got to fly that exact airplane, number 900DE. About 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now. So it's been a privilege getting to fly this airplane, and it's a privilege seeing you all here this morning, and we surely appreciate you coming out. And on behalf of the more than 90,000 Delta employees, thanks so much for coming out. This airplane's flown about 750 million passengers over 33 years, 600 routes, and about 12 billion hours of fleet on the entire fleet of 165 airplanes. So on behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, thank you so much, and welcome aboard. Enjoy the flight now.
mean 16? 16 April. Then it's 900DE, right?
Yeah, November 900DE.
Altitude at 36,000 feet today. We're at 75.75 Mach for you today. It's our ground speed currently right at 431 nautical miles per hour. So looks like a smooth ride for us en route to Atlanta. Clear skies ahead, just the way we like to have it on our final flight. And we do show arriving into Atlanta just after 10 o'clock local. On the ground right now at 10:02.
with a east operation. We'll be landing on runway 8 left. And then we'll taxi back to ramp 1 for you for arrival at gate Alpha 4. So 8 left is the runway. The gate's going to be Alpha 4. And again, where you're expecting another water gun salute for us once we arrive into Atlanta.
This is the phase.
And short of 54,000 takeoffs and landings for this airline. So 53,936 cycles on this aircraft. As for you, the passengers back there, Delta has carried over 750 million people on the 88 and MD-88 series aircraft. With that, we'll concentrate on flying the rest of the arrival, but hope you enjoy your flight today and the arrival festivities in Atlanta. Thank you very much. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for arrival.
Certainly our pleasure to welcome you to Atlanta, Georgia, the home of Delta Airlines. The local time is 9:56 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please remember to use caution when opening overhead bins to avoid any injury from items that may have shifted during our flying. Feel free to use your mobile devices at this time, and before exiting the aircraft, do take a quick look around your seat. Make sure that you have everything that you brought on board with you today. The safety of our customers and crew remains Delta's top priority as we do deplane today. We are going to ask that you allow ample space between yourself and other customers. Please let the row in front of you progress towards the boarding door, allowing 6 feet of distance before your row stands. Your satisfaction is important to us. In the next several days' time, you may receive an email survey from Delta. We value feedback, and we use your responses to continually improve your travel experiences. We invite you to download and use the Fly Delta app for all your future travel needs, including checking in for flights or managing your SkyMiles accounts. It's certainly been our pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen, for this historic final landing of our McDonnell Douglas MD-88. On behalf of Delta Airlines, SkyTeam, our global partners, but most importantly, your Atlanta-based crew, it's been our absolute pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen. We do wish you a most pleasant morning here in Atlanta, or wherever your travels may take you. We do look forward to seeing you again on another Delta flight real soon.
ladies and gentlemen. Give a great shout out to both of our captains out front for that awesome landing on this last flight on this wonderful Mad Dog aircraft.
The entire cabin smells like Sharpie.
Oh, bittersweet, man.
Arrival today will be at gate A4, that is Alpha 4. If you do have any checked baggage and Atlanta is your terminating point, that's going to be available for you on baggage carousel number 8. So again, arrival into gate A4, and any checked baggage available at baggage carousel number 8. If you are connecting here in Atlanta, uniformed gate agent will be greeting the flight. There is also a list of all connections and corresponding gates and concourses when you do exit the jet bridge. Do have your cameras ready. We will be receiving one final water cannon salute as we do approach the gate. Again, it's been our absolute pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.
Oh look, there's a news helicopter right there. Look at the rainbow. Wow, that's gorgeous. Look, even the AA people.
Yeah, they know.
Oh no, those are Delta people. Never mind.
This is bittersweet, man. Pulling in on the ramp and just everyone looking at you, like.
military. The 90s. Oh, they had the flag.
As we do park at our gate one final time, we do want to thank Team Mad Dog for all the memories you've given us, the passengers you moved, the loved ones you've connected. You've done us well, and we greatly appreciate you. Flight attendants doors for arrival cross-check. Stand by all call.
Appreciate it. Yep. We'll see you now. We'll see you. How's it going, guys?
There we go.
What's up, Jacob?
Right up. To a half fare if you have a connection on your right. If you're waiting escort, please report A6.
What's up? We got man.
Jake, you're just going right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the? I guess there'll be some ramp side thing at Alpha 6.
I leave it. I think I'm leaving at 12:30.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're drawing out like ED service from here in Delaware. If you have been
Oh, okay.
I did it yesterday.
I flew on 90 yesterday, yeah.
Flew from Houston. Yeah, I was in Houston last night.
Wait. Last night? Oh, no.
Yeah, I stayed in Houston last night.
I was going to say, like, oh, there. Bye, beautiful. Enjoy your well-rested